Hey friends, I am Jacqueline Turner. I'm an independent Beachbody coach. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, I'm a business owner, and I am a lover and follower of Jesus. And I'm very passionate about helping others live the healthy, fit, and abundant life that we were all created and designed to live spiritually, mentally, and physically. And today I wanted to share with you a few myths about Beachbody coaching and bust those myths and just give you an insight, a raw insight into what it is like for me as a coach, why I'm a coach, and why I believe so passionately about what I do as a coach, the products that Beachbody carries, and the company Beachbody as a whole, and why I decided to partner with this company over other companies. And so just going to go over some things that I hear from time to time from others, either personally to me or I see floating around in the wide world web. And I'm going to try and keep this very short so that it's not like overwhelming, but just bear with me. Okay, so myth number one is, oh my gosh, that Beachbody thing is such a scam. Like, seriously. I see that a lot, and I'm sure that there are other companies out there that have that thrown out about them as well. Here is my busting part of this myth. I'm going to bust this myth up because to me, it is totally not a scam if something actually works. Just going to say that again. It's not a scam if it actually works. And from a client's perspective, from somebody who uses the programs, I'm just going to step outside of coach role here. From somebody who works out to these programs that are provided and created through Beachbody, from someone who drinks Shakeology on a daily basis consistently and has for going on 4 years now, I can attest to the fact that these products and programs work. As long as you follow and be consistent and you show up and you get in your workout, you maintain a healthy eating habit, a healthy nutrition plan, and you are consistent with working out and eating healthy, drinking your Shakeology, you will see benefits and results hands down every single time. Of course, that's going to look differently for everyone. So somebody might see a tremendous weight loss while the other person may see, I've lost a few inches, but I've gained muscle. And for others, it goes past just the surface level, but it goes much deeper into they experience this whole life transformation from the inside out. They gain confidence and strength, and their self-esteem rises, and they begin to think positively, and just they get a whole new perspective on life. It's kind of like a rebirth. It's a rebirth. And so it can't be a scam if it's working. If there's something out there that's a scam, chances are like 99.9% of scams do not work. Do not work. And I can say 100% that if whoever it is that participates in a Beachbody program, who drinks Shakeology, who takes the supplements, or whatever it is that comes from Beachbody, maybe it's, the vitamins, or, they use some of the equipment or whatever. Hands down, you will see benefits and results if you use them on a consistent basis and you follow the way that the programs are laid out, and you aren't like stuffing your face with Mickey D's every single day except for your Shakeology. I promise you. So it can't be a scam. Myth number one, busted. Myth number two is, oh my gosh, Jacqueline just wants us to be in this group because she wants to sell us something. Like, why does she have to sell us something in order for us to be part of her group? Like, why can't I just be part of her group and not buy anything? Okay, so I hear that. I get that from some people. I don't want to do a program, and I don't want to drink Shakeology, or I don't, I'm just not, I would like to participate in something that I don't have to buy anything in order to be a part of. I get that. And I can understand too that there are times where financially there are going to be moments in our lives where we cannot financially commit or invest. Let me say invest a certain amount into something new that's not already part of our budget. And I totally get that. I totally understand that. Let me share with you something about myself. As a coach, I suck as a salesperson, plain out, period, because I get creeped out by creepy salespeople too. Like, I don't want them calling my number. I don't want to show up to a car lot and be like, roadkill on the side of the road with this vulture trying to, pick my brain or whatever. And so I don't want to do that to someone else. What I do when I share a program or a challenge pack or Shakeology or a supplement or a piece of equipment or something like that with someone, I am sharing out of a genuine concern and wanting to help you or help whomever I am working with. And I'm suggesting these suggestions because, number one, the client has come to me or the prospect has come to me asking for help in losing weight, gaining muscle, getting healthier, whatever it is, and they've shared some things with me. And so I'm recommending things that I know have worked for me or that I know that have worked for other people that I've worked with or whom I'm friends with. And so I'm suggesting these things because I'm like, hey, this is like a bona fide wrapped up package. You don't have to go searching for it. You've come to me, you've asked for my help, you've shared some things with me, and so now in turn, I am going to tell you this package right here is everything that you just asked for and said that you needed in your life. And it is going to take the guesswork out of you having to fumble around and figure out what you've got to do, where you've got to start. All you need to do is get this thing, get it to your door, open it up, look it over, and start. And stick with it. That's it. I share Shakeology because I know that for me, it's helped with my sweet tooth. It helps with my energy. It helps me feel better. I feel a huge difference if I've ever missed a Shakeology. Like, seriously, that is very rare. I'll just share with you, when we went down at Christmas to visit family, my husband did not have his Shakeology for a couple of days. And when we got back, he was feeling sluggish and worn out and just like, I don't feel good, but I know that it's not like I'm sick. And when he started drinking his Shakeology again, he was like, Jacqueline, I really think that it was because I was not drinking my shake these past few days that I've been without my shake and I wasn't drinking it. I'm feeling better now that I'm drinking my shake again. And so we share, or I share, my husband will share some because we know what it's done for us and we know what it's done for other people. And so if it can do the same for you, then why wouldn't I want to share it with you? The same for these workout programs. Why would I want to keep something that's golden and priceless and going to benefit your life? Why would I want to just hide that under a rock from you and just tell you good luck? Sure, you could be part of my group and just do whatever you want to do. Like, how's that been working for you? Probably not so well. And so if you've come to me and you've asked for my help, I'm sharing these things because I know that they work. Yes, there is a business side of being a coach. Yes, this does bring income into my house. It does help me feed and care for my family. So I'm not going to try and deny that, when you do purchase something from me, that I don't benefit from it as well. I'm not trying to say that I don't benefit from this at all. But what I'm saying is I'm not just selling you something. I'm not providing you with something just for the sole purpose of bringing in some money for me. Because if I wanted to do that, I'd go take an office job because I know that with an office job, I'm guaranteed a set pay and I don't have to tell anybody anything or be of benefit to anyone. I can keep to myself, do my own thing, and just say, the world, it is that's your business. You do. I'm not helping you. I'm only here for me. And please, don't take that to mean that office jobs are self-serving, because there are some wonderful, wonderful, selfless people who have office jobs. Friends with many of them. But what I'm saying is that for me, I could go do something totally different and not have a care in the world if it benefited anyone else, if it was all about me. and it's not. I don't sell, I share. Myth number 3 is Beachbody coaches, like, they seriously, they just like sit back and they don't really care. They just, sell me something, and then I am left by the wayside, and that's it. I'm on my own. I'm going to bust that myth right now. As a coach, for me, I can't speak for every single coach, but I know a lot of coaches who would feel the same way as I do. I am not a coach, again, I'm going to say it. I'm not a coach for myself. I'm not a coach to solely benefit me. I am a coach because I love to serve and love on other people. I love to help other people rise to their full potential, to live that abundant life, to be better than they were yesterday, to be the best version of themselves that they possibly can be. I want to help moms have more energy to play and interact with their children. I want dads to have more energy and be healthy and not have the fear of having a heart attack, or health, other health issues because they're overweight. I want to help them overcome these obstacles. I want to help other people who have heart disease in their family, such as I do, avoid or decrease their chances of getting heart disease or having thyroid issues or developing diabetes. I want to help people rise to their full potential spiritually, mentally, and physically at all possibility out of my best. I want to do my best. And I tell my clients, those people that I work with, and I tell my coaches on my team, I want to give you my best. And so please tell me if I'm not doing that. Tell me how I can do that if I'm not already doing that. And so I can say, as a coach, for me, coaching is not something that I just sit back and do to pass the time just to bring in some money. It is something that I do because I believe it is a calling and a purpose that God has given me in my life, and I know that I make a difference in somebody else's life, even if it's just one. I know that I have served my purpose. And I'm going to leave with this last myth of becoming a Beachbody coach is just becoming part of something else. That's not going to work, and it's a waste of time, and those Beachbody coaches really need to go get a real job. And it goes back to every other myth that I have shared. Beachbody is not a scam. This is not just a job to me. It is my calling and my purpose. And for somebody to say that I need to go get a real job and that what I do doesn't matter, they don't understand what being a servant is all about. Because I get to serve people on a daily basis. I get to be part of people's lives from the time that they invite me in until the time that they say, okay, Jacqueline, I don't want you in my life anymore. Thankfully, for the most part, that hasn't happened yet. Of course, I've had some people walk away, but for the most part, I have been connected with some of the most amazing people through this job, through this calling, through this purpose that God has given me, and I can't imagine not doing this. I cannot imagine not being a coach. I'm getting like freaking emotional over here. I cannot imagine not being part of somebody's transformation story, to watch them grow and blossom spiritually and physically and mentally brings me such joy. And it affirms to me, confirms to me that this is where God wants me. This is part of what God has called me to do in his big vision for Jacqueline Turner. And so I can say for Jacqueline Turner, as an independent Beachbody coach, this is not a scam. It works. This is not something that I do just for the sole purpose of bringing in a check. If I wanted to do that, I would go get a salary-based job and do that without a care in the world, without thinking of anyone else. But because I want to help other people along with helping my family, I choose to do something that I can do that with. Number 3, this is not something that I do just to pass the time, and this is not something that I take lightly. And I also cannot say enough what joy it brings me when someone decides to join my team of coaches and do the same and pay it forward, because they've had it work in their lives. they've had the light bulb go off and they say, this has been such a blessing in my life that I want to do the same for someone else, and I want to bless their lives. I want to be a blessing just like I have been blessed tremendously. And so I hope that this has helped answer some of your questions to help get rid of some of those myths in your head or that are floating around there. And if there's something that I haven't clarified, if there's something I haven't discussed that would be of benefit to helping you, if you've been on the fence either of working with an independent Beachbody coach or of becoming an independent Beachbody coach, I would love to talk with you if you are currently not working with a coach. I'd love to set up a time to chat with you. I just have a heart to heart and hear your heart and just listen to you and help you in any way that I can. So reach out to me. You can find my email at the end of this video. It's coachjacquelineturner@gmail.com. And I look forward to hearing from you. And have a great and wonderful day, friends. Bye.